All right, little game note here. I was wondering about, and when I was gonna add these guys, say they were behind the river here. Um, I had a theory that you'd only double the infantry's defense, and then add. So right here would have been these guys would have been doubled. They'd be a 10. If they had a leader on there, I wouldn't double his number. I'd just add it to the 10. But it does say in the rules underneath the stream, defender double all types of units, be it leaders, anybody. So we're doing it the right way. Just had a little pause there. Wanted to know if I doubled these guys and just added the leader, but the leader should double too. Anybody behind the river. Be back. All right, we're back with a little update with my Lutter battle going on up here. We've already moved on to turn 5, and I'll give you a little sneak peek what's going on here. Christian was able to rally a bunch of troops down here. There's just one or two that haven't been rallied yet. So he's already been across the river. He's made it across the river, and that's key. It is now currently his combat phase. He's going to go ahead and take on this little line of skirmishers. Let's go up his line and I'll explain what's going on. You can see the Imperial players pulled back. He's got all of his units are disrupted, so he's got to get away from the combat. We got us a little bit of a clog going on here. We'll be making our way across the river, fighting our way through these woods. Maybe we'll get somebody to go across. Here you can see I got my cavalry pulled back, holding the line. His units want nothing to do with them, so he's keeping that space between them so we don't have to have an obligatory attack. Here's my, all my artillery's pretty well stayed in place. Nobody's captured an artillery unit yet. We just captured a leader. The old Danes getting one of their leaders, and the Danes are down short leaders. We are short leaders. We got one Christian and Fuchs, and I think that's it. But you can see here, Danes pretty well got their line established. Anybody moves in, they're going to deal with a bunch of units at one time. Another artillery unit, a little bit of a clear path. We'll get to the cavalry situation later, but here, right now, these guys are still in defensive mode. But the cavalry are done bailed because we sent some units across the creek on a recon mission, and boy, they're pounced on them. They're getting pounced. I don't know how long the run's what's going to last, but at least it gets these guys out of the way. I could start moving some forces in here, so you better watch it chasing too much after these guys. Here we've got some more cavalry now, take some more positions. We're going to use this river. And coming on down. Now, a big thing of this game is this rally. And I was doing it wrong. I was just adding one if they had a leader with them. If they have a leader with them, you could use their whole rating. So Tilly is a big rallier. We want to get everybody around Tilly because he can add 3 to the die roll. And that's almost a guaranteed rally. So Tilly is Mr. Rally in this game. You can see he'll be able to rally 1, 2, 3 units if he wants. These guys here, Kronberg, he's trying to get his units up. He'll be available to throw his rating in with the rally, but it's only a 1. These guys are sticking with their troops, trying to get them to come on back because this bottom here is just totally collapsed. Another thing is, with the other casualties in the combat phases, you didn't see for the Imperials. Their demoralization level is 173. They're down. They got 9 morale left. And here's, you can see down here, it's just as I explained this is my 100 level when I get certain points. So they got 173. This is my 100 level. They have 122. So that's how I do that. I don't know how anybody else does it. Then when they're demoralized, I did notice you can flip it on over here to the demoralized army. But they haven't reached that spot yet. They're almost there, like I said. 9 combat rating away. So Dane's definitely going to get on it. If he loses this battle and this unit gets eliminated, he'll be looking at 7 morale points, and his whole army's demoralized. So definitely looking like a good battle. Might change the tide of history, but you know, just a game. Fun game though. We'll be back. Alright, we're back with the Danish combat phase. And leader Christian leading the way against nice little skirmishers. And easily dispatched them, which added their 2 points to the Imperial demoralization. Right now we're looking at 175 out of 182, I believe. So it's not looking good. Christian clearing away. That will be the only combat for the. Well, I guess he's got to attack here. So it'll be bad deal there. Bad deal there. Oh, 4-1. We said 16. 23. 1-5. Ouch. Alright. Here you go. 5-3. That was bad. 1-5 was a 3. Attacker eliminated. Not good. Alright. Adds 4 to victory bump. 4 to the total. But it doesn't go to victory points. It does go to demoralization. So he will suffer 4 more. He's got 122, 23, 24, 25, 26. 126 is the Danish demoralization level. Alright, that will take care of the turn number 5. We're going to turn 6 now. You can see what's going on. Verge of demoralizing the whole army. Too many disrupted units. We will move the game marker. Turn 6. We will roll a die for the fog. Pull a fog roll. It's a 2. There's a 1 and 2. So we definitely got. Flip this marker over. A fog turn. Alright, I'm going to have to see what's going on with these fog turns now. We'll be back. Alright. Fog will have the movement factor of all the units. Does not affect the disrupted, so they can go, they can run no matter what. Artillery range is 2 hexes. But the effectiveness is still good at 2 hexes. And a rally means a -1 die roll modifier. The modifier is cumulative. Easy for me to say. Alright. So the first one to deal with the fog will be the Imperials. They will attempt to rally, I do believe. Yep, rally phase. Alright, who's going to go first? Down here, we will add old Erwitt's leadership. Looking for a 5 or 6. He gets it. So, that was a 6, by the way. Alright, well that helps. Definitely helps. Erwitt. Next is Kronberg. He will add his 1 to the die roll. Looking for a 5 or 6. He gets it. Kronberg's leadership pushed him over the edge. That's a nice unit too. Old Schmidt. Now I did see that them were captains' names. I think they were captains of these formations, is what these are. Alright, next we'll go with the left skirmishers. They're within range, so they'll get a +1, 2. They're still bailing. They're not buying it. Ain't buying it. Next is B. Gallus. And we'll just add a +1 because he's within the range of both of them. Huh. That'd be nice. What if I could have added both of them? Be right back. Alright. We will be going through this. We'll go through on the video and see what it is, but we've got to subtract 1 for the result for the current game turn is fog. We're back. Alright, we're back. And the rule on that is 1 liter per rally attempt. But another thing we have to do is remember, we forgot about this. It's a fog turn. So Ertwitz, his roll would have been good, but Kronberg, he missed it because of the fog. So I had to put old Kronberg's big old unit back to disrupted. We'll have to remember that. I forgot to deploy that for the rallies. So we'll be on the old B Gallus when we come back. Alright, so large formation led by a captain named Gallus. And the fog and the leadership will cancel each other out. So it's just a basic roll of a 2. Not good going up the road here. We can get into some good leadership values of Tilly. And he'll be adding 3. So that'll be a +2 on every die roll. Counting the fog. Going for Furstenberg, old Captain Furstenberg, with his large A formation. Oh, and he makes it with the +2 for Tilly. So Tilly is a rally king. Let's see what's going on here. Tilly trying to get his own unit rallied. Looking for a 5 or 6 +2. Oh, Tilly's unit ain't buying it from his leader. Alright. Next we'll go to old Anholt. And even though the leader's there, we're going to use Tilly instead. So, going for the old Schmidt, Captain Schmidt. No good. Alright, that'll be it for the rallies around Tilly. Not good, his leadership, but they're not buying it. Old Tilly's Tilly's argument. Alright, that'll be it for the rally phase. We will be able to shoot some cannons this time because we got everybody out of the way. Be back. Alright. Artillery's range reduced to 1-2 hexes because of the fog. Our battery B won't be firing. That's kind of weird. Isn't the fog more in the morning? I don't understand this game, but I guess whatever. As the day goes on, the fog moves in. So, what we got going on here? And the thing of it is, it's a bigger chance as the day goes on. So I don't know if that's an evening deal or what, but something to do with their weather. Clear in the morning, foggy during the day. We will be taking a pot shot at the battalion led by Captain Friend King. We want 1 die. Looking for a low number. 2 hexes away on the arty table. That's 3. Dispersed. That's the result you want to see from your artillery. Ouch. Alright, although I should have shot old Nell, but if Nell takes a shot at him, takes a charge at him, he's garrisoned. We got a big old fat pike square waiting for him. So that's it. That's all the batteries we got on the Imperial side. We'll be moving units before. And here's the after. Let's go on down the line and see what we got going on here. We got our skirmishers in the woods doubled. Anybody with this white circle behind their movement is doubled, I believe, in the forest. We'll look that back. We'll look that up. Easy for me to say. All right. Next is Desfers. He's also, I believe, doubled in the woods. Let's get on here and see. I got all my captain, or all my generals with the front lines troops. And one thing the deal of it is the Imperials, Holy Roman Empire, were able to shut the door. They got some fat units down here, so they're like, bring it on. They even got a nice little open spot for some. So it's really easy in this game, and I guess that's just in warfare in general, to be on the defense. So they're on the defense, not a burden. Burden is on the Danish side start sacrificing units. So we'll see We got a fat unit here underneath. Yeah. Garrisoning my artillery and all these Kronbergs. So you can see we got a nice little front line here. What's he on? He's got 2. He can't do that. Oh, okay. I am sorry. Let me get this fixed. We basically just brought everybody down the line. Yeah, I'll just kind of shift it on down here to close it up. So you can see we got a nice little, then we got the cavalry filling in the hole up here behind the river, but nobody's really engaging. There's no engagements after movement on the Imperial side. And here you can see, now I thought maybe Tilly could just add his leadership value to one of these, but anybody that's adjacent to him, he can add that 3 values. So Tilly's Mr. Rally. Everybody coming around here to the rally point. That's what I was looking for in the other videos. There's a rally point, not hard to figure it out. Sometimes you get the mind block, so you can see the old Danish cavalry. Should have stayed put. They're about to get mobbed, and that'll be my only combat on the Imperial side. Alright, we'll be back. As a matter of fact, we'll do that now. We got us 16, 23, 28 versus 3. 3 times 7 is 21, 3 times 8. We'll be right back. Alright, my calculator tells me it's a 9-1, meaning we'll be looking at the max table for the poor cavalry. -1. He is history. Bad idea sending those guys out there. He won't count towards victory points. We will count towards Danish demoralization. And they'll lose 3 more. So it's at a 6, 7, 8, 9. He's at 129 on his demoralization. Alright, we'll flip everybody back, because it is going to be rally time back on the Danish side. We'll be right back. Alright, so here we go at the end of the Imperial 6th turn. And this is a quick game once you get the flow going through there and you learn all the rules. It goes pretty quick. You can see I got my leaders on the front lines. It's a pretty strong unit, so the hole has basically been plugged. And it don't take long to move. It's a small battlefield. But you can see where the Imperial was kind of closing in on them. Yeah, their dreams of an offensive, not just trying to stay alive, trying to avoid losing more than maybe 5 demoralization points. So you can't lose any demoralization points while inflicting them on them. I'm trying to keep from losing basically a victory point loss. Back with the rally phase for the Danish. Alright, first rally attempt for light cavalry led by Captain Friedtag. -1 for fog. 4. That won't do it. Looking for 5 or 6. -1 for fog with Kraus. Kraus rallies. That's always nice. That is nice. Oh, dodged the bullet on that one. Alright. Frank King, -1 in the fog. 3. He fails his rally attempt. Up here we got alright, we got a couple of them, and this one here is next to the leader, so that'll negate the fog. Let's make sure it was his rating. Yeah, just a 1, so that will negate the fog. Straight die roll for Captain Rantzau. Rantzau's better, having no part of it. Alright, another one with a little foosh. 2, still nothing going on. That is it for the rally phase. Firing some artillery. Alright, we got our artillery out here. Little foosh. number, I had 3 batteries. This guy here, 1, 2, oh I see them all 3. Battery B first. Oh, he's only got a 2 hex range in the fog. Gallus, 5 or 6, or 5. The 2 hex range. No good. Alright, sorry about that. Hit the wrong button. Battery A is blocked by units. Battery C straight on up. Oh, he's only got a 2 hex range. That'll be it for the Danish artillery this round. Going on to movement. Danish positions before. Alright, now another thing is, because of the high imperial morale, or low imperial morale, if we wanted to use the salvo, and I thought about using it in this combat right now, I was going to call out salvo, but it decreases your morale by 10. And if I declared a salvo tactic, it would demoralize my army. And it says in there that declaring a tactic can demoralize an army, so we aren't going to demoralize ourselves and call a salvo before the movement of, well, it'll be before combat, so that's true. They have no idea that you can, so we'll go ahead and move. Not knowing about the, well, we can keep it in mind, but we know that if he calls it, it demoralizes his army. So that gives us an incentive to just move on in. Alright, and after. Got old Christian leading an attack in the woods against old White. And some, I believe that's light cavalry. Yeah, light cavalry, but they're doubled in the woods. We'll have to make sure on that. We'll double check that white circle underneath, or overlaying white field on the movement phase. You can see there's nobody else really initiating any combat. Beginning in defensive positions. They do got some units that are crossing. Hold on a second. Sorry about that. Who are crossing over the river. You can see we taking advantage of the defenses, not getting anything going on too heavy. We do have one other combat here, trying to break through, but like I said, we're going for demoralization. We just need, if we win both of these combats, guaranteed the Imperial Army will be demoralized. That is our goal. Be back for some combat. Alright, first combat. It'll be between old Christian with 16 factors going against old Ertwit, and he's light cavalry, which are doubled in the woods. So he'll be a 12, but it doesn't say a leader's doubled in the woods, whereas a leader is definitely doubled behind the river. So it'll be a 12-13 instead of 14. So it'll be a 12-13 versus a 16. Yeah, 1-to-1 attack. 1-to-1 attack with a 5. That is a DX. That's good. Doesn't break through anything. That's what I'm kind of seeing on these combats. A lot of bogs going on. You can't really make any breakthroughs. We'll see what we can do with our cavalry, but yeah. I'll make sure I get all this bad camera work mostly done by me. I'm sorry. Alright. I would say the Danes got the worst of that deal. Christian with a bad die roll. Coming back up here to the next combat. Will be another 1-to-1. 12 versus an 18. Oh, a little bit better result there. DD. Alright, so he will be disrupted. That will be it. He's still trying to pull on back, but he's got more cavalry. I got him nicely defended. Alright, that'll be it for that turn. The combats. Oh, no, that's what I was going to say. We gotta look at the demoralization, but he saved them. No demoralizing army yet. Didn't inflict enough casualties. It is now the combat phase, End of turn. We're going to turn 7. And roll to see if that fog lifted. It did not. It is still a fog turn. Whew. Call to vid. Be back with turn 7. I do want to make note before I make a call to video that Lutter Castle is a big victory point spot. We only got a few more turns left. And unless we can demoralize this army, it might be a victory point game. But the Imperials definitely stalled. So we will see what the results are. A few more turns. Be back. Alright, little question about the mill. Any effect in combat. But definitely states here that the mill has no effect on combat. So we're good on that one. Call it a video.